We back, short clip. I might have to go open up the HBO and watch the whole thing myself, but I had a video with Bill talking to Gavin. Y'all liked it, but I like JD Vance. I don't like Gavin. So we're gonna see this couple of minutes of what they talking about. Probably not even gonna try to stretch it like that, but I really wish I had more because they played a lot more Gavin, but for some reason they cut JD Vance short. So let's see what's going on.
I want to tell you what people have been saying to me. I tell them, people get excited. Wow, you have the vice president on. I'm pretty impressed myself.
I'm very excited about this.
I had Pence on. I've had both his vice president a couple of weeks ago. Pence was here. I'm killing it with the vice president.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you talk about with Mike Pence? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll?
I don't know. He was a lot more human than I thought than I'd ever seen him. I even asked him to come on my podcast where I get stoned, and he was like, maybe. So it was good. But here's what people, when I say you, here's what sticks in their craw.
Okay.
The number one issue, immigration. Not immigration, we like it that you closed the border. That needed to be done. The people who were here, the way you treated, I'm talking about your administration.
The people that are here, if you get caught, you should be deported. I don't care. Like, go back to your country. It's not America's responsibility to house the world. It's not. If you got here, you lucky. If you get caught, bad luck. If you don't get caught, you're lucky. But nah, like, y'all don't want to assimilate. Y'all hate Americans. I'm American. Like, it don't matter. Like, outside of America, they don't care about our skin color. They hate that we're Americans. But they want to come to America. But they hate American citizens. They hate American culture. But they want to live under our Constitution. That's the BS. So, I want more deported. Deport them. I don't care. I really don't. And then nobody wants to talk about all the American citizens that lost their lives to illegal aliens. Over 1,300. It might even be 1,400 now. They're not even talking about that. But it's definitely over 1,300 American citizens that lost their lives, to immigrants. Come on, man. And then all the stealing, the fraud, the burden on the, no, they're not helping. No, we good. We got young people that's willing to work. We got people willing to do the jobs. The people that go, it's people that don't want to do the job. You don't want to do the job. It's somebody that will do the job. It's an American that will do the job. In the South, they do all types of jobs. That narrative is not real. Somebody will do the job. Somebody needs to feed the family. Somebody will get up and do the job. Because even when you have immigrants working a job, it'd be American citizens right next to them working the job. But it could be more American citizens working at that job if we could get these immigrants up out of here. Follow the rules. We can't go to their country freely. So it should work both ways.
Administration.
Okay.
You weren't out there yourself. But ICE, all that shit. Too rough, too mean, too unnecessary.
That sounds crazy. Too rough, too mean. It's necessary, and it ain't mean enough. This is a cold world we live in. This ain't recess. This ain't the playground talking about too rough, too mean. What are you talking about? Bill, this guy his mouth is spicy. He rude as hell. He mean as hell talking about too rough, too mean. He making me mad.
I think I'm not telling you what to do. Okay, I'm just giving you some advice as a friend.
Okay.
And I am. And I'm not saying, I'm not asking you to apologize if I don't like when people do that. I'm just saying you go a long way toward getting people who are just completely shut the door to you and your ministry, if you would just own that you guys went too far. You went too far, and you should own it like you did childless cat ladies.
No, we didn't go too far. And we don't want to own it because we need to go further. That's your opinion, Bill.
Well, okay. So here's the basic problem with that, Bill, is you cannot do any deportations without law enforcement, and you can't do a law enforcement operation like that without having some situations that don't look good when they're recorded like that. I mean, let me give you like just one obvious example. Let's just set aside the immigration element of this, okay? If you take a guy who's committed murder and you go in and arrest that guy, sometimes that person's going to resist arrest. Sometimes if you take a video of it and it's out of context and you don't appreciate why that person is being arrested in the first place, it looks pretty icky if you take that out of context video clip. And what I worry about is when people say you can't ever do immigration enforcement if it produces a bad video clip, what they're really saying is you can't ever actually do immigration enforcement. We had 12 million people come into the country, into the interior over the last 4 years, or I should say from 2021 to 2025. And we were elected with a mandate to get some of those people out of the United States of America. You can't do that easily. Law enforcement deporting people is never an easy process. So I appreciate your argument that we've gone too far, but we couldn't do nothing. And I don't think there was an easy way to do this.
Of course, there's a middle ground. See, the other thing that
it ain't a middle
bothers us
ground
about stuff like that is that nothing ever lands in the middle, which is what I'm always trying to get people to do.
I thought you were crazy liberal.
Because you don't watch the show. You should watch the show.
I actually do watch the show. I laughed my ass off backstage. That was a good monologue. Even though you were making fun of me, I kind of liked it.
Yeah. It was fair. Yeah. I know someone in your administration who watches the show. Because I always hear about it. Okay.
You're right.
You know he talking about Trump. Trump watches the show. But, you know, it is what it is.
The second lady, she's a big fan.
The second lady.
Bill Maher.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the rest of the clip. But no. All that too mean, too far, own that, that's sucker talk. I don't want to hear that. Go further. Take more people. You know what I'm saying? Like Antifa went too far. BLM went too far. Carmelo Anthony went too far. Immigrants taking American lives, that's going too far. So, nah, it ain't gonna never be a middle ground. Too much has happened. Too many people have lost their lives. And it's only one-sided to me. It's only one-sided because it's only two protesters that lost their lives, and then they so-called 50 immigrants have passed away in custody. But ain't nobody talking about the 1,300 Americans that lost their lives, that their lives been taken. They'll be still here if these immigrants didn't cross that border. So nah. They ain't go far enough. Go get them. But this TommyG TV, little short clip. I'm going to go back and watch the rest. Maybe it's on HBO. I definitely got HBO Max. I'm going to see if I can finagle something. And if more clips drop, I'm going to definitely snatch up more clips of this interview. But like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification. Let's build this channel. I'm going to keep coming.